Ashton. I'm Executive Architect with Walt Disney Imagineering.
Matt Martin, Senior Creative Executive for Lucasfilm.
Okay, great. And so you were the architect on the whole design of the Star Cruiser, the interior and the exterior?
That's correct.
Okay.
But I'm really just one part of the design team. We've got a lot of people, they've been working on this for over 5 years to bring it to life. And it's been a partnership with Lucasfilm as well. It's been a really great working relationship.
And what are some of the motifs that you guys used? I noticed that exterior is very dark and gray and concrete, and where is that kind of patterned after?
Well, the terminal is actually we're on Earth, and the kind of form language and the design style is really to give you a sense of this bunker that's that's really something that you would see out at Cape Canaveral, these kind of blast shields. But you also notice that it's heavy, it's angular, it's earthbound. And then when you step onto the Halcyon Star Cruiser, all of the finishes are much lighter and rounded. It's to cue those things that you recognize from being in an airplane or in another type of vehicle, where weight's a fabric, where there might be some unexpected turbulence and you don't want sharp corners to knock into.
Okay, and I noticed a lot of different types of materials throughout the ship, and some that are functional and some are obviously more show. So can you talk about some of those items?
Well, it was really about bringing the Halcyon Star Cruiser to life. So we wanted it to look familiar from a standpoint of some of the ships that we've seen, whether it's the Tanta IV or the Millennium Falcon. Even Dryden Voss's First Light with some of those really refined finishes in brass that we haven't seen very much in the warships or freighters that we see in Star Wars.
And as far as the story goes, there's a lot of story elements within the ship itself. We have a new droid on the ship and lots of different little story elements. And how did those get integrated into the whole experience?
We've actually been developing this since kind of partway through the development of Galaxy's Edge. So we sort of rolled right into, from the storytelling of Galaxy's Edge, right into this. And how do we continue a story for 2 straight days, give people new characters to interact with as well as favorite characters. So the droid that you mentioned is a new character who's a pretty important part of the story. And it was really just about finding a way to let people live their Star Wars story and kind of guide their own adventure whichever direction that they wanted to take it, and have our characters there to sort of facilitate that.
I noticed there was also a character in the room that you meet as well that was a lot of fun to interact with, and they were very kind of friendly, if you were friendly to them, kind of thing.
Definitely, yeah. D309, really fascinating piece of new technology, but in addition to that, a great addition to Star Wars storytelling, because she's such a fun character that you get to kind of help her with some things, even though she's doing her logistics job on the ship.
Great, and obviously we have the big window outside of the bridge, and then the windows in each of the cabins and all the places that we fly by. I'm sure you guys had to work very carefully and meticulously to make sure that those worked very well together, and everybody could see out the window and see Coruscant and Naboo and all the places that you fly by on the voyage.
Such an epic part of the adventure to be able to experience this galaxy far, far away.
Well, great. I appreciate your time, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great.